Bucket round 4, game 1, 0 NT. Well, 0 massively favorites, NT overachieved already what they did. So there's that.
Definitely the underdogs in this one. Lineups for each team. Go through the underdogs first. NT, DVD left wing, JD centre forward, Bobby right wing, centre mid Flaz, left back Explosive, centre back Wilmots, right back Nabraldo, KO Wazd in goal. Fairly strong lineup, probably NT's strongest. And over to 0, they've got starting from goalkeeper, they've got Rolex in goal, right back Lewis, centre back Hai, left back Jay, centre back Alex, right wing Mike or Fundamentals, centre forward Kirby, and left wing Jace. Score predictions on this one then?
Let me check lineup. 0 win. I'm sure about that one. Just the amount, I don't know.
I'm predicting
1. 7-1.
I was gonna say 8-1. Key men. I think.
I don't know. Like pick 1-0, one up front, I guess. Like,
I think
Kirby. I'm going Kirby.
Go to Kirby. I think for natural talent, I think Wilmots probably is in the defence. I think NT are going to play very defensively this game. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw 4 at the back or even 5 at the back. But I think Wilmots, a leader among their team, I think he's going to be the pillar of their entire defence. Just be interesting to see how it plays out.
True that.
It's kickoff. Oh no.
No.
It is now. 20 seconds till kickoff.
Yeah.
It's going to be. Things with games like this is.
Gonna put you a little lower because apparently I'm too low, but I think you're just too high. So okay, no, don't worry. Nothing you need to do. Nothing. Okay, fixed. Let's go.
It's all right. I think the issue with games like this is you can imagine they're going to be fairly one-sided. However, we just need to see what happens. You never know. NT might pull out of the bag again, but chances are.
I mean, Nova was like 10% or 20.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, they've already given the ball at 0 and 1-0. 2 minutes, Kirby.
Real quick.
Defensive mistake there. Trying to play it back was a bit of pressure from Kirby there to win the ball. So he plays it to Explosive, tries to play it back across to Nabraldo, but it gets intercepted.
Just go ball by Explo.
Yeah, it's a sloppy pass. Not much Wilmots could do there. Arguably, he could have argued he rushed in, but again, when you give him balls away in this part of the pitch, it's a difficult one.
Kirby has been playing CF the last 3 games already. I don't know if it's gonna be in a fixed position or temporary. That's just interesting moving forward when they play either Lynx or NG after the series.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I cannot talk much, so if you see me quiet, you'll probably know why.
Yeah, no worries. I'll fill in. So yeah, play the ball at Kirby. He's got it in space. Wilmots has intercepted the ball. He's running it down the wing. What's he going to do? He's going to pass to DVD. He's struggling to find a pass, but he's broke free from the defense. But he's passed it straight to Lewis. But again, it's back and forth so far. Winning possession, losing possession.
Now DBD's actually. DBD's playing against his future team. Well, he's already in there, but for like, not for a cup yet. So I don't know how he's gonna feel like.
I don't know. I guess he's gonna want to do well, but at the same time, I don't know whether or not he's trying to hold back just so he doesn't. But if I was in that situation, I'd want to go full I'd want to show the team I'm facing what I'm about, especially if I'm going to join them. It's a good ball from DBD. Keepers come to collect anyway. That's what you find about the teams, especially in the top four. The goalkeeping's very sweeper keeper. So the keeper's always involved in the play. They'll come out, they'll sweep the ball up. Whereas you find teams like Wasps, T&B, if you've ever seen them play, the keepers are very static.
But I think the mid team's also like that.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it works for a very attacking team, especially like Zero.
No, but the mid teams do that as well.
The mid teams are a bit of a mix. I think the likes of NT and Ace. I mean, in Ace, we like to employ sweeper keeper roles. Unfortunately, we don't actually have a main goalkeeper, so really it's Dennis and whoever wants to play goalkeeper. But we've been experimenting with different types of goalkeeping, but we haven't.
Don't you like like Ace stalking now? Like all your keepers left or whatever happened.
Yeah. Well, we had signed Zappa for about 2 or 3 days, and he left us without even saying anything. So we've been left without a goalkeeper.
What happened?
Good save.
The other guy, WS.
Inactivity. Same with pretty much all the other goalkeepers. So that's why we cut them. Oh, good interception from JD. See, they've been very defensive. They're bringing their attackers into the box to defend, and it seems to be working for them so far. Good block from Flaz, but they're struggling to get the
hasn't
ball
even
there.
kicked the ball out of the box yet. It's still in the box till now. That was a bit.
There you go. Oh, and now it's back into Zero's possession with a throw in. He's going to cross it over to Jace. He's going to try and dribble around the Braldo.
If
he's done well in
can hold till 3 goals or less at halftime, I think they're okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's
not. If they can keep the scoreline down this game, they have a chance. If they could score a couple of goals this game, even if it's just one, and they keep the scoreline close, then there's still a possibility because things can change. You know, Zero can.
I should
spoke too soon.
Mike's got 2-0.
It's just the commentator's curse, isn't it? But no. Should see if they can keep it together.
It was bound to happen. Was waiting for the 2-0 more than anything, and there it is, 70 minutes in, 2-0.
Yeah.
I think this. I don't want to sound bad to NT, but like when Zero was advanced over Unity, you always think you're going to play a better team, but that kind of did not happen because of the events that happened on the other side of the series, the Novo NT. So now they arguably play a team that's not even better than Unity. Now, you can debate about that, but it's not much of an upgrade. Let's just put it that way. So it's another 2 quote. I don't want to say waste, but more like no real test for them.
Yeah, that's the one thing about the way this competition's been organised. It's been organised in a way which is it's kept it so that teams get games no matter what. But really, the point is to eliminate the teams progressively as opposed to keeping them in and then giving them a chance. But if that's the way they want to do it, that's the way they want to do it. But a lot of people have been saying, especially
has 9 drops into EA now. It looks promising.
Did look promising. See what they can do with this throw in. There's a lot of tight marking from Zero. They know what they're doing.
JDog is like the Will Griggs from
Will Griggs
of iOS. Yeah.
Will Griggs and Will Griggs on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Will Griggs signed for Sunderland now, which is my sort of rival team because I support Newcastle United. So, but no. Bit of a slipper from Nabaldo there. Let's slip out the line. So Wilmots has overestimated his jump. Bobby got intercepted by Jay.
I mean, anything NT does, it's bonus, literally, just bonus. They're probably the most surprising team this tournament, I would argue, just because being in top 4, no one thought that. Like no one did. If it wasn't Novo, it was probably going to be Unity, and that didn't happen. Or Ace even probably. Some people picked them up. But here we are with NT.
Exactly. Well, you got to think of it this way: NT is one of the longest serving teams in the game, really, isn't it?
True.
It's formed
Second oldest, as Chef's Die and Phoenix. I think both are on sign, so they should be the mid now. Okay.
Chase offside.
I'm a bad
So
linesman. Okay.
it is good to see that NT are doing well, but I mean, you wouldn't think it judging by the lineup, but all credit to them, really. If they're finding a formula that works for them, whether it's defensive, whether it's just pinging long balls up, that kind of thing, even if it's just scraping by, they're doing really well, especially in a competition where you've got teams like NG, Zero, Novo,
Links.
Lynx, exactly. Unity. I mean, you could argue Unity is going to probably stay a mid-tier team, but probably it's like Ace and Unity have a sort of back and forth, especially when playing friendlies against each other. It either goes one way or the other. We either win by a lot or we lose by a lot, and vice versa with the other side. So it's a weird one. I feel like in the upcoming league, there's going to be a derby between Unity and Ace because they're both from what I've seen, we play both very similar football, so it will be interesting to see. Likewise with NT, I think those three teams together. 3-0, Kirby. That is not quite a hat trick, but
Second goal of the game.
yep, it's looking like it. Looking like a hat trick.
No, Mike's great second. Well, am I the quote the guy so far? Scores 2.
It's a good play in the attacking third. Good crossover from Jace. Good header by Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Just these little details as well. You know, the quality of the passes and the precision and the fact that they know where they are. Everyone on the team knows where they are.
I've realized that some people should not be in the server, but whatever. I don't feel like
Front row seats.
I'm
Why not?
today. I can't be arsed today, really. So just let that happen. Like,
Just let them trespass.
check, quick check. Master D should not be here. Pana Joker should have the right tag on. I know he's officially in TMB, but he's still signed for NT. So there's that.
Yeah. See if Explosive can close Kirby down. Good slide tackle. Still got possession though. Kirby's gonna dribble around to the defense. He's looking for an option. He shoots and hat trick for Kirby from long range as well. Brilliant effort.
That long range, mate.
The defense could have done a better job closing him down. Like here, they could have pressured him. There's not much the keeper could have done there. He drove the right way. It was just a case of a well-placed shot.
Well, I understand that the defense went a bit back because he went a bit back, as you can see, just dribbled a little bit back. Just keeper totally got caught up by that shot. And there we go, 4-0. Hat trick, Kirby.
If anyone's got Kirby in their fantasies,
No
a lot
one
of points.
I think not many have because he just barely played. You just could not bet on it, and no one thought Zero was going to be in the low bracket that soon.
True. Good save. Go on. See if they can get it away. Wilmots has taken it out wide. He's played it to DBD, who's waiting on the wing. Plays it centrally, but Flaz has come from an offside position. Unlucky.
I only played 36 minutes. It's only 4-0. Like if this, and look now, we Wilmots up time out NT, but they might get a 5th goal here, and Salix will definitely get the 5th, and that's 5-0. I will always say kept control of the ball before you time out, and here it is, 5-0.
Yeah, the defense from NT could have done a little bit better there. There was almost no one.
Wilmots timed out, and just kept everyone on by doing that. Look.
Yeah, Wilmot slid there. If he'd have stayed on his feet, he could have had a better chance of intercepting. But I think panic's starting to set in a bit now. Even though they are doing better than what a lot of people would imagine.
I mean, we can talk about this game all we want, but it's gonna be. We know what's gonna happen. It's still timeout, by the way. I just don't see the indicator. Apparently, Flasco CM now. Bobby Wing. If you're Novo and you look at this, what do you think?
You know, if I'm Novo, I'm definitely rooting for Zero. I mean, they kind of got humiliated by NT.
No, I mean, how to say this? Like, what have we done? Like how Zero easily just is up 5-0 against them. Look, I'm not saying Novo is Zero, but
exactly. How did these guys beat Novo in the way they're playing?
Now, just because I think today in the friendly, I think Nova played 1-1 against, or drew 0. So it's friendly, but you should be, as a Nova, you should beat NT, realistically. And over 2 games, you have not.
Exactly.
Something to think
I
about.
mean, a lot of things can be sort of, you can put a blame on a lot of things, but I think at the end of the day, it's down to the players really.
Number 6, that is safe.
Good save. Well, Matt, oh, you can't get rid of it. Good save again. Safe hands for the keeper.
That was
but yeah,
really arrogant.
But
Go on.
it's down to the players really. If Novo couldn't beat NT, then it's you can blame like Serverline, you can blame like not having the strongest lineup. But even with a team like that, you've got some talent in that team, you know, and especially when you've got players like Tet in defense, and you've got people like Carito in goal. You should be, you know, you shouldn't be conceding to teams like NT. Although again, NT might have done what Leicester City did in the Premier League a couple of years ago, and they might have just completely surprised everyone.
But as we talk, we just got another screamer. But that's only over 2 games. It's not like an entire league that is going on. What NT has done. I mean, it's good it happened, but as a Nova player or fan, if there is, yeah, you scratch yourself. Yeah, like how did we not beat? We should be playing today, not them. You know.
I suppose it gives them the mindset now that they're not, you know, that they can be beaten by, you know, they can be beaten. I mean, they knew they could be beaten, but they can be beat by any lower team if they really try, and that'll feed into the mentality in the future. Make their gameplay sharper and crisper. Make sure they don't make the same mistakes that they did. Because I personally haven't watched that game yet. I probably will go after this.
People wondering record score. It's 20-0 Lynx 1 against NTA. So that doesn't seem like it's gonna reach at all. But you never know. At this pace, it's just gonna end 12-0. Yeah, something like that.
12-0 potentially, unless NT can get something pulled together during the half time, get a game plan.
Offside.
DVD's offside. Yeah, big whoops.
Not sure.
Should play it down. Salix missed the ball.
Salix had a touch. Yeah.
Go for the throw in. Come on, just keep possession of the ball now. You don't want to be conceding late on, especially in this half. Okay, well, that's cool under pressure. Just play the ball out wide to explosive.
Time is ticking, so it's over. Half time. 6-0. That's big. That's yeah, been all. Let's check the stats then. Let's see. General, well, 0 is not much. That's kind of equal, but that's the way.
Possessions 50-50.
Everything, but the chances, that's actually ultimately what it's about. 11-2.
Certainly.
And saves. Garrett obviously got 5 saves. Although I feel like on 2 goals, he didn't look great.
Yeah. Every ball that Sergeant Rolex has faced, he's saved, which is only 2, but again.
I felt like the 2 Kirby goals, the 2 of the, I don't know how many Kirby made, 4. 2 goals I felt like could have done more. Not this one though. I think this was one. Like
this range goal, yeah.
I feel like he could have done more there. And the second one here, you'll see on the right side of the half space. What's this guy doing this? No, yeah. We won't even get to see it, but I would say KP topspin on the side, and it was really safeable. What happens? You can have a back game, I guess. I mean, KRWSD was amazing for NT in the Nova series, so
yeah,
maybe we should just forgive him there.
I'm just surprised at the possession stats. As I said before, the game's going back and forth quite a lot, so I shouldn't really be surprised that the possession's pretty much 50-50. But again, as you said before, it's down to the amount of chances you create. And
it's also what you do with the position, and the 0 does that a lot better than most teams.
Yeah, they're good at finding the space. It's been cut up by Wilmot.
They're not really a team that average high position and stuff, but they'll create a lot. Like here we go. Number 12. Not a big chance, but opportunity at least.
See if NT can do something. Nabrola's missed the ball. It's up for throw in though.
He's promoted from NTA. I feel like he does.
Yeah, I feel like NTA can afford to promote people, especially with the size of their squad list. I think they've got a full squad of 22. So it's good that they're promoting people and giving them chances, because you don't often see that from academy teams a lot of the time.
I'm gonna say it because not every fucking Wasp player is coming now, so it's not what it's meant to be.
Wasps.
Do I really have to press?
I think Wasps surprised people this cup as well, especially with the first match against Ace, having a draw.
Hold on, quick.
Good save from KR. He's looking for an option now. He's got to potentially play it out long.
I actually was gonna look through the fingers with Master D, but now everyone of Wasp, like they see Master D joining, like, I can join too. No, that's not how it works. If you join, I'll kick you.
Bye bye. Good ball to Bobby. He's been the ball's been taken off him by Jay. Jay's found the space for Nuri. Nuri's gotten straight past his defender.
Nuri came in for who? Jace. Okay. Oh, Jace is by the way back for 0, at least this game. We'll see if that continues. And Jay is playing again, so this time Jay's not playing keeper, he's playing defense now. Something more Lewis is playing. Arshvin is actually not playing for once. This is the first time he's actually on the bench. Is that because he was always the fantasy pointer, scoring all.
I suppose they're just they're giving NT a bit of a break from a constant attack, because if Arshvin was up front, they would have a lot more to deal with.
I would say like people who doesn't have Arsh in fantasy are probably happy because he's not gonna get your points until he gets in, I guess. But the thing is, like half of the fantasy have him, so half will be happy, half not.
I don't know. I don't have Arshvin in mine. I think I've got Nightfire. I might have Markson up front as well. So 2 I-Links players. Got 1-0 up front. Had Trabs in my thing as flex. Go Ace. Yes, the most.
Trabs,
I believe. Trabs has got the most points in the fantasy, isn't he?
Besides Arsh, yeah.
Besides Arshvin, yeah.
Oh,
bear in mind he's in a mid-tier team.
It might be. Let me check. So far, everyone is allowed to join.
For the fantasy itself, what's going on with prizes? Because I know there's rumored to be a prize. Or is it the top winner, or is it the top few winners?
It's only going to be for top, but I don't know what yet. It depends. I mean, that depends on the winner. It's probably going to be Mike or Ted. They're both close, but I don't know what exactly. What I'm going to give those to, or if Ragnar somehow managed to come back.
I'm surprised at my own fantasy. I think I'm in.
Maybe we'll shoot. Watch. There's no carry double single.
Wilmot even knew it. He stood on the line.
Okay. Could have Ole.
Let's try to Ole him, as it appears, or that could have been a complete accident.
I'll say it was more of an accident than anything. The thing is that NT will play them again, so.
Suppose I've got a second chance.
So far 6-0, but could be 7 now, and it will be 7 Kirby number 5. Racking up the points, even though probably no one has him. So.
That's a shame, really, considering especially with the clean sheet bonus as well.
Well, attackers only get 1 point for that, so he's not gonna get. The defenders and keeper will get a lot, not the good attackers. But that's 5 points. That's 20 points for Kirby.
I think a lot of people have MTZ on their draft, so.
I had Nuri, but he's not gonna do anything. So.
MTZ hasn't made a single interception this game. Is that because he's just come on? I'm guessing that's because he's just come on.
He's just come on now.
Yeah. Who was the other defender? The right back, it was Lewis, wasn't it?
So.
5 interceptions.
5, and J4.
Let's have a look at the defenders. Wilmot's with 13 interceptions, so he's doing a lot of the legwork for NT's defense.
He also has 13 friend. I just checked quickly. Yeah, they both have 13, both CBs. I think. I'm not sure, but well done by Rolex.
There you go. This is what I mean by the sweeper keeper role. A lot of.
Has Rolex claimed first keeper? Because every time he keeps, they're on clean sheet mode. Now, to be fair, the opponents that Rolex is playing is not as strong as Jay has played. Links there, so hard to kind of judge.
Yeah, but I think after this performance, if he keeps a clean sheet, then even though he's only faced a couple of shots, it might give Zero another reason to consider.
Save. Yeah, he had last game against Unity. He actually done well. The second game, we like 0-1 Conference League 9-0, but Unity had some opportunities and but Rolex was there. I don't know. It's a good game, but now it will be yeah, that's nice goal. Salix number 8. Maybe a bit
Nice.
lackluster from NT by not trying to clear it away, and then you get punished like that, especially
Yeah,
against
exactly.
Salix, and that's 8. How much is a third goal? Second.
Salik's been involved with 3 goals so far. He's made 20. Well, he's attempted 24 passes. He's had 10% possession, 6 interceptions. He's definitely one of the bigger influences on Zero's team. Definitely a strong presence in the midfield when compared to Flars. Similar pass stats, similar interception stats, but obviously no chances created from Flars, no goals scored. So that's just the difference really between these two teams. It's the chances created and the quality of the play.
Well, yeah, Salix is about to score his number 3, just white. How you feel like as an ace player? You're a mid player that's qualified as a mid tier, mid team, right? Oh wait. Oh. How you feel like the gap? How frustrating is the gap towards the top 3 or 4 as an ace player?
Um,
I always have wondered that.
really,
When you play them and you're like, oh, then they just do everything better than us, or whatever, but things don't go the way you want to go.
well, I think our mindset is we know these teams are definitely better than us, and we just try and do our best. Sometimes, if we're not all communicating and it's not a good day, we lose quite badly. But recently, we played Novo, and we only lost 3-1 to them. So it depends on the day, but I don't feel like the gap between the top 4 and the mid tier teams is as big as people would say. Definitely, the gap between NT and iLinks is big, but I think because Novo and Zero are obviously quite new teams, but and obviously Zero, I think Zero are the third best team
Third?
currently. I'd say. I think they're on par with iLinks, I believe. Well, from what I've seen, but like teams like Novo, I think they've got some quality there, but they're a new team. They still need to work out the chemistry. And although it's been a couple of months since they've been formed, like Ace, we still have a few teething problems and lineup changes and stuff like that. And we're still learning from every experience. So I think the gap between the top 2 is big, but for teams like Novo, I feel like we can close the gap with better training, better preparation, maybe a couple of more quality players. But we really, as a we sort of just we try and sort of aim for what we know we're capable of, which is playing and beating teams like Unity and NT and stuff like that, and getting good results, and then obviously trying to not concede too much against the top 4.
Well, you think there's a gap in the top 3? I think it's kind of closer than ever, honestly. That could be form-wise as
Yeah.
well, but that's just me. But I played them against a lot more than you, so I see it every day. The thing is, okay, besides the top 3 and whatever mid tiers, is this gonna go in now? And this game almost ends. What do you think the next league should be like in order for teams like Ace to have more fun rather than knowing that you're not gonna win it?
Well, see, I used to be against like having one big league, but looking at it this way, there's so many teams, there's so many different ways of playing, and as we've been shown in the cup, there can be some upsets. So I think a combined just one league where every team competes, although it'll be very one-sided, and we'll know who wins the league every time. It'll just be good to see what the mid-table would be like. But if you split them up, it would only be a league with 4 teams and then a league with 7 teams below it. So it could go either way, really. I wouldn't be too fussed. There's pros and cons to both. Obviously, with a bigger league, you'll have a longer season, and some people might get bored, and people will start to leave the game and stuff like that. But if you have a shorter season, some people might not think it's enough and want to,
No,
and they want
this
to try and challenge these teams. Oh, NT scored an 85th minute
J
one.
Dog as well. Of all
What was my
people,
prediction? 8-1.
either I said 7-1 or you said 7-1, and you said one higher. Good ball
I
from
think
Flash.
you said 7-1. I said 8-1,
J
didn't
Dog
I?
scored, dude. He's gonna remember this a lot. Just so you know. J God. I told Zero,
See,
you cannot stop that guy, and we'll see what happens. You cannot stop that guy. Made
exactly.
it
That's
possible.
what happens with Zero. I feel like the
He
defense
is
got
on
very confident and
fire.
pushed up.
Zero's defense is terrified now. Smoke that ultimate. Okay, but honestly, I know that Jade's squad is amazing, but EFA, assuming the next tournament is going to be EFA, has said that we will explain soon the new format of our competition, but be ready for something totally new to EFA. It's gonna look a bit more esports like, esport like. So now this was 23 January. This was a month ago. I no any other information has come out since then. Don't know if you're part of the staff, but you have any idea what EFA is gonna do? As KB goes through and scores 9-1. There you go. Yeah.
9-1. There goes my prediction.
Um,
Oh well. I'm not part of the AFS staff. I think I was last season because I was part of the commentary team and stuff. But I have been keeping in contact with Rage, just asking them about things here and there because I don't know. I'm a bit curious.
well, I'm about to ask him as well, but you know more, so I'll ask him.
Well, he's shown us the new layout for the website, and he's explained what the what the new EFA website's going to be capable of, and what's potentially going to happen. But obviously, I don't want to say anything right now on the air because, to be honest, a lot of it is a bit speculative because Rage hasn't told me that much.
Also, he said it's gonna be March, mid-March, but last time I checked, it's 17 February. It's 2 weeks before. No, February only has 10 days left. Then it's already March. So when we're gonna know?
I guess we'll know when the date's released.
Six teams potentially, and soon 7 teams will have nothing to do since then. I think you guys are waiting already 2 weeks, and teams like Wasp and NT are waiting like months. At least a month.
I guess it gives teams like us time to just sort of get back into the swing of things and sort of come back and come up with different ideas and ways to play and be successful.
Saved the Rolex rebound now, Flash. Now we're gonna commentate this part from NT. NT in the box. We don't see this often. NT's in the box. J-Dog again. J-Dog.
Blocked. They've got people on the line. They want to hold on, and that is the end of
that. Well, you would go on goal away. Unlucky. Kirby man of the match, 6 goals. It's just one those types of games that he's just gonna get that. Congrats, Kirby. I mean, we expect a score like this around. I said a little bit less.
I'm just annoyed at that 9th goal. Ruined my prediction.
At least NT kept it under 10.
That's true.
Digit, so props to them.
Got a goal difference of 8, so
we'll see if they learn second game. Obviously, they're not gonna go through. Let's just be real. But maybe in closer game, closer score. Who knows what happens on Wednesday?
Yeah, if they can decrease the goal difference and improve from last game, I think they'll impress quite a lot of people because a lot of people didn't expect them to go far. I think, but chances like the long shots that NT have been conceding, I think that's more of a defensive error than anything.
I would say like
also
like that. Yeah.
I hope they learn from this, and I hope they give them a good game next time. I mean, it was still pretty even. 53% for 0 possession, 47% covered the same amount of ground. In fact, they've had similar amounts of passes attempted. They just didn't have the shots on target, which they need to start. However, 11 saves made or attempted, 63% completed. So it wasn't too bad. I guess a lot of what went on there was defensive mistakes, like the sliding in the box and the lack of pressure from defenders and even the clearances. But yeah, they did well to keep it under 10 goals. Are we getting anyone in for interviews?
I'm honestly just finishing the highlights, but there's just so much because Zero had. Let me double check. Well, not many. 23 is okay for dominant team, but they had like 9 goals, so that's being shown right now. And we'll get the J-Dog goal soon, so I have to alter that one. See what comes J-Dog in. When did J-Dog? 85, okay. This was the save. Oh. KWST had a lot to do. How many shots did Kirby actually attempted? We won't see now. We'll find out later. Now here we go. J-Dog. Ice cold. Born striker, mate.
So that was arguably one of the best finishes was a well worked goal, but again, that was down to well placed passes, but also Zero's defense switching off and potentially underestimating NT. Don't know why Master D's in cooldown. Wasn't even playing in the game.
I think we're just gonna call it a day. It is what it is. So
Yep.
thanks for being here. See you tomorrow. NG links. We'll need to stream it for that, but I'll
See
find
you.
out later. Alright.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.